Hello everyone and welcome to our week 2 learning guide video for our CIS 2850 course, Graphics Modeling Software. In this video, I just want to go over the learning guide for the week and the assignments for the week, so that way you know what to do this week. So I have this document available under week 2 on D2L. So what should you do for this week? You should read through the syllabus carefully, make sure that you're reading the correct book and chapter of our course textbook. Read the appropriate chapters based on the syllabus, and additionally, you should read any supplemental material if I've provided any. Be sure to watch any video lectures that I've posted a link to. And also, I would highly recommend working through the Lecture 2 Modeling Basics document. We'll take a look at that in a second. We'll actually take a look at it now because we'll discuss the graded assignments from the Week 2 module here. So you can see the learning guide is posted here at the top. We do have a Week 2 discussion forum. So this is due at the end of the week. It is 7 points for an initial post and 3 points for one reply. And basically in this discussion post, right, so we talked about the user interface last week, and we talked about how to navigate the interface. So for this discussion post, all you're going to do is you are going to make a post about any challenges that you think you might run into while learning Blender, or any challenges you've already run into while learning Blender. Either is fine, so you can post that. And then you can also post in your initial post what from last week was challenging to remember or grasp, and what came easily for you when we were learning how to navigate the interface and how to work within Blender. So go ahead and do this discussion. Again, 7 points for an initial post and 3 points for a reply. And it is due at the end of the week. Okay, note the due date. Here we have the week 2 lecture video, so you can go ahead and take a look at this. This is the slides that I use, so I've provided them here if you'd like them for yourself and like to go through them. I still highly recommend watching the lecture video, but you could definitely pull up the slides and follow along with me. And I would recommend, as always, for every lecture video, and every time you're reading the book or going through slides or anything, have Blender open and actually do the things in Blender that I'm doing or that the course text is doing. Okay. Here is the Lecture 2 Modeling Basics document I was talking about. So I would highly recommend going through this document in its entirety to practice the concepts that we learned about this week. And then the mini project at the end, I believe it's step 8 in the document, is what we're going to be doing for our week 2 lab forum. So here's the week 2 lab. It is due at the end of the week, so do note that. So in this lab, you'll go through the Lecture 2 Modeling Basics document provided right here above it. And then while you go through you should go through the document in its entirety. But the only thing that you are required to post for this week 2 lab is you should post a screenshot or two of your simple modeled shape from part 8 mini project. Okay. And then in addition to your screenshot, you should also describe what you created and what some challenges, if any, were along the way. Okay. And then just be sure to respond to at least one student's submission. So you'll get 15 points for your initial post, and that post needs to include the screenshot and the description if you want the full 15 points. And then 5 points for a reply to a student. I'm not looking for any crazy long reply or anything. I'm just looking to see you engage with other students, okay? Again, it's due at the end of the week, so do get that done before then. If you have any questions regarding the lab or the lecture or the discussion, feel free to reach out to me and ask anything that you need. And that'll do it for the learning guide video. So I will see you guys in the lecture for the week.